Would you like to work in the fashion industry in Europe? So, I think it's a good time to say that Norway grants visas to fashion designers. So, if you want to go there, watch this video till the end. Hi, this is Max from the Visa Library. In this video, I want to explain how to immigrate to Norway as a fashion designer, the qualification and the steps, and their salaries. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, do it right now and like the video, because believe me, you don't want to miss out on our future videos. What skills do you need to immigrate to Norway as a fashion designer? As a fashion designer who wants to move to Norway, the first requirement is language fluency. Although most Norwegians speak English, but you would better get fluent in Norwegian as well. Let me tell you some skills that help you immigrate easier. Innovation and creativity. Understanding of fabric, color, material, and their combination. Being able to produce ideas and products. Thinking outside of the box. Designing by hand or through computer design. Technical skills and business. Business understanding of the market. Knowing the customer's needs. Time management and organization. Teamwork skills, negotiation skills, networking and well communication abilities, having a productive approach to work, and yeah, that's it. The more you know and learn about the fashion industry, the higher and better opportunities to immigrate to Norway as fashion designers get. What are the responsibilities of a fashion designer in Norway? Tasks and responsibilities of a fashion designer in Norway are up to various factors such as the job position, the company you work for, your work experience, market, etc. Bear in mind that your position and exact duties need to be explained in the work contract. Let me tell you some general responsibilities you might have. Create a design or product. Show models and design to clients. Follow up on the latest trends in fashion design. Develop or program models. Cooperate with people in the design team, buyers and forecasters. Create patterns and technical specifications for designs. Visit trade shows and manufacturers. Change current designs for mass production. Talk to suppliers and customers. Cooperate with models on fashion shows, manage marketing, taking care of finances and other business activities, decide on fabrics, and get inspiration to create fresh and original designs. How to immigrate to Norway as a fashion designer? There are two ways. Number one, study fashion design in a Norwegian university or college. Number two, move to Norway as a fashion designer through a job offer. First way, study fashion design in a Norwegian university or college. Let's see how. Step 1, find a university that provides fashion designing. You need to find a university that provides fashion design. In Norway, these universities and centers, they do that. Step 2, find the requirements and fulfill all of them. Visit the university's website and find out the requirements. You need to fulfill all of them and then apply for the program. For example, let me tell you about the requirements for the Master of Design with the Oslo School of Architecture and Design. Number 1, language requirements. It could be TOEFL, IELTS, academic version of IELTS, and the PTE academic exam. Number 2, industrial design skills. You must be able to use a computer design tool or CAD on an advanced level, be able to work with physical models and use hand drawings both conceptually and communicatively. Number 3, have equivalent to 180 ECTS in design studies. Number 4, your resume. Number 5, digital portfolio. Number 6, motivation letter. And yeah, that's it. Step 3, receive the admission letter. When the university agrees with your admission, they send you an admission letter or acceptance letter. Now you can apply for a student visa. You need to prepare a list of supporting documents and apply to the Norwegian embassy in your home country. It is also required to complete the application form on the UDI websites. When you get a student visa, you need to move to Norway and complete your education in the country. Then you get a job offer with an employer or company and apply for a work permit. Second way, move to Norway as a fashion designer through a job offer. If you are not from the EU, EEA or Switzerland, you need a work visa and work permit to move to Norway and work for a Norwegian employer. Let's see how. Step 1. Look for a job offer from a Norwegian employer. The first step is to look for a job as a fashion designer in Norway. Prepare a resume and apply for a job position. You can see a list of websites that can help you find a job offer in our article. Link is in the description. You can also see a list of fashion and clothing companies in Norway. Step 2. Apply for a work permit. When you find an employer who's willing to hire you, he or she needs to apply for a work permit. The employer has to apply to the immigration officials and get the work permits. You and your employer need to sign a contract with each other and exchange documents so the employer can apply for the work permit. Step 3. Apply for a work visa. When the work permit is issued, the employee, which is you, must apply to the Norwegian embassy or consulate in his or her country to get a work visa. When you get the visa, you may enter Norway and begin working for your employer. What are the requirements to immigrate to Norway as a fashion designer? As I explained, the requirements depend on the way you pick up and move to the country. You can read our article about Norway work visa and a student visa and know more about the ways of applying. Links are in the description. How much is a fashion designer's salary in Norway? The salary you will get as a fashion designer in Norway will be up to your work experience, skills, the company and the position you work for. The average salary of a fashion designer is about 504,000 NOK per year, but the least paid salary is 182,000 NOK and the highest payment is 1,090,000 NOK. The one point to remember about Norway is that work experience is the most important factor that determines your salary. The longer work experience you have with this company, the higher your salary will be. Also, your work experience with other companies could raise your salary. But there you go. Now you have the necessary information you need to immigrate to Norway as a fashion